And it is history that has to be told, whether orally or written in black and white, or pictorially registered. We think this is a history that Africa has to reckon with, and the world, the international community. Our problem in the southern struggle that there is no documentation. If there is any, it's very little. It is true that CPA has provided us with the alternatives. The first alternative is development. The second alternative is democratization. The third alternative is self-determination. These three challenging points are the one that we would like to see it implemented so that we can reach to the vision that our leader, Dr. John Garang, has been talking about, that you have the future is ahead of us. We see it clearly, but it's a hard work. It's a hard work to travel. We have to work very hard to see that we climb through the hurdles and the thorns so that we reach the ultimate goal. We are fighting for that ultimate goal.
One thing with the oral societies is that their memory is very strong and sharp. The story told is just kept like in a book or in a cassette in their brains. And it is so strong, and of course it is then passed on. This is one aspect of an oral society. The other aspect of the oral society is the capability of maintaining vivid, detailed events, and the capability of telling those stories or reliving it through words. So the capacity of people, both of storytellers as well as the recipients, to imagine and act what happened and relive it emotionally is very strong. You don't find it in in societies that have acquired the tools of and use the tools of writing, and writing and printing.
Well, there were a lot of things that we did. Our home is, even up to now, near the river. For we used to spend most of our time in the river fishing. And our area was full of animals. We also used our time in hunting, you see. And it is a tradition of our people that a young man should always try to kill a buffalo. So during our time, the moment you find a trace of footmarks of a buffalo, you carry a lot of, at least 2-3 spears and follow the footsteps of the buffalo in order to go and kill. You see, and that was what we used to do. Yeah. Later on, I joined school, but that idea disappeared from me. But those who were at home really did get buffaloes.
Our children overseas who have gone there for refugees status, God has never failed to give them children. I hope they should know their home. They should know where they belong to. Who are their ancestors? Where is their village? Which are their famous rivers, the Nile? And what about the small streams that are there, where the parents have been born? We have our small streams, which I cannot forget them until now. We have Tendere, we have Nyawa, we have Kibo. All these streams are very great to us. We used to play in swimming. I think children should come up with that mentality and that mind.
In our house, we had trees, and we had mango trees and lemon and guava and so forth. So, and I was short by that time, you know, at age 5 or 6, I think age 5. I couldn't reach the mango if I have to get them. So I have to rely on the wind or the rain, you know. So when the troops were coming, bombarding the villages, so I heard the bombs. So I thought it was a rain. And we have these things that we do in Sudan when it rains, kids run out to dance in the rain and then pick up the mangoes and things like that. So, and my other buddies were kind of happy. We thought, wow, it was going to rain. So before it rains, it will be windy. And then the wind will shake the mango trees. We'll go and pick them up. So when we start hearing those thunders, we thought it was rain. So we start dancing as we were preparing for the rain to rain, so we go and play in water. And I look around, nobody was supporting our idea. And because we learned that when it thunders, we start seeing people collecting stuff to get in so that the rain won't rain on them. Whatever they have, clothes, groundnuts, everything that needed to be kept away from water will be taken inside. Nobody was doing that. So I stopped and I looked and I said, what's going on? You know, and then I looked and I saw my grandmom crying. I saw her tear coming down of her eyes, and we just stopped. You know, and I asked her, and she said, it's not a rain, it's a war. You know, she said, that thunder is not a rain. She said, look, where is the cloud? You know, it's a war coming. We better start running now. We better start taking our stuff. You know, and I realized, okay, now it's not rain, and now war is coming. And then I said, okay, I'll wait and see how the war looks like. And I'll begin to kind of reconnect with what my grandfather told me about the first war. Yeah, so that's how I learned about war. I thought it was rain.
Well, what I would like the future generation to learn about my experience is that life on earth is not that easy. And knowing that fact, you have to be strong. You have to seek help when you can, so you could help yourself, help other people, and most importantly, learn. Go to school, learn, because that's what will help you change things, especially in my country, in our country. We need education, and we need to know more about who we are. We need to know more about who is in our country, and kind of learn how we could maybe live together if we have to live together.
Wa kuma le wed nyali ye klegen te chogin ngong du karande ti te chogin ngong du karanda kwal du randa du jem go bluet kamen nyali we nyali tak du e tak karanda nyali bi amo ke klegen en ke tak we ne cha long mu po pa baranda chi tak cha karanda cha ngot do na da ka bi ye ge nyali ye ne ngot don bi na mo